Hello and welcome. This is Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today, I'll be showing you my world for the Mumbo contest. Now, if you don't know who Mumbo Jumbo is, I will leave his YouTube in the description so you can go check him out. But he had a contest, and you may be sitting there thinking, if you've seen the video, this is Pocket Edition. But what I've decided to do is I've decided to recreate his house into the Pocket Edition, and so then I created all the redstone contraptions in Pocket Edition. Now, around the same time he uploaded the contest video, he showed off him messing around with the Pocket Edition redstone, because PC and Pocket Edition redstone act differently. And so then today I will be showing you all the redstone creations that I have created. Now, the world download for this will be in the description, hopefully. This is my first Minecraft Pocket Edition video. Here we go. You can see the sun there. It's all starting to load in. If it will load in, you can see that the front of his house looks a bit different. You can see there's actually guardians in front of his house. Now, the reason why there are guardians in front of his house is because Mumbo actually made a little contract with the guardians, and they put an elder guardian and a regular guardian outside his house to protect him. And so then there's a tripwire hook here. The pawn's not loading over here. There we go. Now, there is one flaw with this. You can just go around, but if you're just going this way, then you'll kind of go across, and a firework will shoot across, signifying that like it's the laser beam coming out. But if you didn't know, but I don't know if you knew, but in Minecraft Pocket Edition, if you have a firework in a dispenser and it shoots out, then the firework will shoot out whichever direction the dispenser is shooting. So I have it facing that way, so it shoots out that way. Now, that one shoots out a firework, but this one has the defense. Oh, jeez. Okay then. Found a little glitch. It's not supposed to happen. A little texture glitch there. The textures have been just expanded out, but if you walk across this without knowing, you triggered it. But then if you step off of it, then you get a poison effect. Now, for some reason, the poison particles are expanded and showing a bit more. But then if you just walk across it, gets it. But then you can deactivate it easily. Oh no. There is a little bit of lag because it's on my tiny phone here. I just have to turn around. There we go. And then I can just shut that off. And so then, yeah, the two guardians there. Now, the front door has been it's been upgraded a bit. And so then Mumbo's had a couple break-ins lately, so zombie break-ins. So he's upgraded to an iron door, and if you just walk in here, there we go. You can walk in here and you see. You can also actually lock it, so then if anything steps on either pressure plates, then it doesn't activate. But in here, you can see that I've moved the play buttons up a bit, and so then now they reveal a hidden switch. Now if you flick this hidden switch, this one actually activates the chain gun out here. The arrow dispenser chain gun. So it shoots it, and it shoots it all the way over there. Now, I relogged, and so then it's a bit better now. I was able to place the apple in and press the lever. But if I kind of slowly turn this way and walk over here, you can activate the party lights. Okay, there we go. I'm back, and I got it to work. All I did was just replace the lever. And now the party lights are working. Just a little Minecraft redstone bug. Redstone doesn't work the first time. There we go. And over here, into the closet, you can activate the party people, which are these guys over here. Now if you don't know, you can give a redstone pulse or a certain redstone length onto the armor stands right underneath them, and depending on the signal they do a different pose. So I have it going through all the poses, and then it stops and keeps on going and stuff like that. So I have it doing that, and then I can turn it off to stop them from partying. There we go. And so then over here, this is the fridge. As you can see, it says open fridge. I press that. You didn't see it, but the fridge opened, and I'm just getting a bunch of food on the floor. But if I'll just pick this stuff up, and then I'll show you by walking into it. See, I'm able to walk into it, then it pushes me back out. Hopefully, no, still not able to see it. But I got a bunch of food. They're all from Waitrose. And then right here, this is a super smelter. Now you put in the food in here. I have chicken that I can cook, and then I think I have coal just in case I'll get more, and I'll put it in. But it works exactly how I built it, exactly how the other super smelters that Mumbo has showed off in his video are made. And so it works just like that. I'll get a bit more. Ooh, you heard it activating there. We'll just put in a bunch more. It should be coming up, but the output is right here, by the way. It goes up some dropper vaders. Well, not the glass ones, because I don't think those work. But I just made the normal dropper vaders. I just got some cooked mutton because that was left in the system. For some reason there's a little thing in the system where it just doesn't cook something. I don't know why, but as you can see, all that chicken just came in, and then you have to wait for like a few seconds, then it starts cooking all the rest. It's 15 because I just decided to do it to the signal strength, but then that's cooking and all that. So then if I get some water here and it says fill cauldron, I fill the cauldron, you hear a piston move, and it's actually in here. That piston moves and it reveals this lever, and I think this works every time. There we go. It works every time, except I found one problem where perfectly works, but I found this one problem where whenever you first load up the, well, not whenever you first load up the world, but whenever you reload the world, that this piston isn't pushed up. Now for some reason it just needs an update, which that's kind of like a quasi connectivity bug from my PC, but that's like the only sign I saw that. If you see that this block has not extended, and what you need to do is just get an oak block right here, go down right in here, and you just need to place a block next to the piston to update it like that, and then it'll just extend. But if I head down here, this is a survival bunker, and you can close the bunker from down here, close the thing from the bunker here, but in here you can see it's been working a lot, and those pistons activate every time the daylight sensor gets updated, and you should see it will activate. There we go. And then there's a minecart on a hopper going down there, filling it up. I actually here I made a Wally conveyor belt chest system, so you can rotate the storage here. Oh, there we go. See that sometimes stuff just doesn't work. Can't turn it off. There we go. And then you can tell what type of storage you're on by what slab it is. And these are all chests. Before they were all double chests, but for some reason once the pistons started moving, they all separated and don't really connect back to each other. But it's kind of like that the thing in Wally where the whole chest thing moves and all that. And it's all the slabs. I have the piston to be able to withhold all the slabs in there. But in here you can see oh, I'm crouching. You can see the outside world. There's a tree with a pig in there. And then they find that if you're lonely, then you become crazy, and so then you have your only friend right here, which is a villager. And so then there's also a little archery station here, and you have to hit the terracotta creepers. And yes, in here you get your bow and arrows, and then you can try and hit all of them. And there's like a little lighting system down there that tells you if you made it or not. Didn't make it there. Didn't make it there. And boom. Oh, okay. There's no droppage, so I should just aim right on it. There we go. See, that one should have lit up, but it didn't. I think it's only pressing it. If I just... But anyways, once you get all of these, then all the lights will light up. Then a firework will shoot out, and so then I'll just put that there. All the arrows, and then in here you got all your armor, a sword, and a couple melons from the melon farm. But right here you can actually pop off the shulker boxes, and so you have the just shulker boxes right here. But then you can place them back if you want. But right there, that's a sleep timer. So if I /time sunset, this is the time to sunset. That thing moving, but it's a sleep timer. So once you're able to sleep, it'll turn on. There we go. So then you're able to sleep. You can see inside the shulker. And so then if you have multiple people in here, then oh no. I just destroyed that. Whoops. But if you have multiple people in here, then you can have a meeting. And has pop-up chairs and a table right there. And so then what I can do if I want to leave, I can just press this. It bounce me up right out here to the staircase. So then that was it for the bottom floor, except for the trash cans outside, which I'll get to later. Now these trash bins over here, what they do is if you put, say, a couple items in here to throw away or something, they go into here, then you can bounce until the items run out. And then after the items run out, it'll just last a bit longer, but then it'll eventually stop. Oh, the items just stopped and covers the hole right back up. And so then if you want to throw away your items in another way, you can, I'll just take all of these. You can put them in here. And you can see that hot tub's working over there. I get pushed around, get a couple buckets. Oh, can't really see the water. There we go. Same thing with that. Once the items run out, it lasts a bit longer, then it dies. And then the next one here. If I put some items in there, then see there's more squid in the little pond you have here. You can bath with them if you want to, if you really want to. Almost forgot, if you don't want to, say, get more squids or use up the bath time or have the bounce house, you just have your normal trash bin right here, so you can get rid of all your extra items that you don't need. And if somebody's trying to get up the stairs here, what you can do, you can retract the stairs, and then they can't get up, since that's 2.5 block, well, 1.5 block that they have to jump, and you can only jump 1 block high in Minecraft. So you extend that, but then if you stand on here, the door opens. There we go. And then you're in here, these do nothing. Those are just the aesthetics that Mumbo had. But then this is a shower right here. Hopefully it works. Nope. Maybe now. Yep, there we go. See, it doesn't always work first time, but then it works every other time whenever you first load up your Minecraft world. Now I can close it. And I timed it so it never cuts off the water. But yep, that works every time, except for the first time. I don't know why that happens, but right here you can get some toilet paper. But if you have some type of garbage in your inventory and you want to get rid of it, then you simply just drop it right in there and you flush. Then you can, that was a brick, but I believe that was just left in the system, but I don't know where that went. Huh. Oh yeah, it went to the top of the dropper vader. But you don't always need to be reliable with this, because you don't need this for something. But there you go, there's the pumpkin pie. It slides across right in front of the window where you can see outside, but then it burns some lava that's right there. That's it for this room. And then I can, the computer's outside, so you can turn on the computer. Cool. Wants to work. There we go. I just replaced the block and the lever. That's all that I did. Don't even know if it works, but it does. But if your computer does sound like this, I would consider asking your... And so then I can walk in here. And so then, right here, this is the orange tree. Then if you wait, right here, you gotta wait for the, it's random, so don't know when it's gonna happen. Hopefully the clock's still going. Oh, I think it just went off but didn't go into my inventory. But if you stand around here, there's hoppers under these carpets, so then it picks it back up in case you're not here. But if you just stand here and wait, then you should, if the odds are in my favor, then I will eventually get an orange. But if I just break that open and then look inside here, you can see they're allergy-free oranges right there. So then, yeah, and then you can hear that there are birds out there. They're actually parrots, but then I made them so then that they always fly and they never, so you hear the flapping noises. Over here, this is a camera retrieval system. So if Mumbo's ever going anywhere, you can just pick up a camera. Now, I don't have custom mob heads. I might have been able to get it with the command blocks. I don't 100% know if you can do that in Pocket Edition, but I just didn't feel like doing it. But then I can do it again, and I can get another one. Then I can place the cameras back in here, so then they go back. And right here, this is the walk-in wardrobe. So then you can see there's a mirror. Right here it has a book, YouTube stuffs. Day 1, stuff to do. Day 2, stuff to do. And you can write in here, and you can write whatever you plan on doing. But then if you look at yourself, you can see that you have pants and boots on. And I don't know. Yeah, didn't dispense. Oh yeah, it's because he's stepping on a pressure plate over there. But then you also get the light blue shirt right there, so then it mimics you. But then if I step out of the walk-in wardrobe, oh, one of the oranges popped out. Allergy-free orange. 3 of them have popped out since I've been showing all the other stuff. But as you can see, there's a hidden light somewhere, but you can make it unhidden by flipping a switch. Maybe. There we go. It doesn't always work first time. Don't know why. There we go. Updated. Then I can hide it back away and unhide it if it loads. There we go. But actually, okay, thought it broke there. But then actually, there's a secret corridor underneath Mumbo's room right here. And if you go under here, and then you can flick the, oh, I'm in it. Okay, you can flick that switch to close it behind you, but then you can press that button and it'll push you straight down to the bottom. I've kind of, since there's slabs, you can be pushed through it. Sometimes it doesn't work though. It's a glitch, so it doesn't always work. But I think that's everything to do with the second floor. Now, right there, it says something. I think it says secret entrance. Huh. Let me just go check. See if I can do this. Oh, I did it. First try. But then you can see there's stuff going on over there. Then there's a door you can close if you want to. But then if you go back here, there's a bunch of stuff here. Oh, whoa. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. Looks like somebody's testing out something. See, somebody's testing out the bounce ability, the sticky ability. It has a couple of slimes there. And there's slime particles coming from the roof. There's a bunch of slime balls going through there. But what I've decided to do was make a 5x5 piston door. Now I saw Mumbo make this in one of his videos, his first 5x5 piston door. Now, as you can see with all the, oh, I just broke a block. As you can see with all the other redstone stuff, it doesn't always work first try. Don't know why. But if I flick this, hopefully it works. Hopefully the whole thing gets cleared. Oh yeah, it worked. I think. No, it hasn't fully worked. Let me just close that. Oh, it's getting dark. Forgot the daylight cycle isn't on. Let me just make it day. And I think it should work this time. It does work every time, it just, the first time it doesn't always work. Yep, it's working. And as you can see through here, there's something here. It's Bumbo Cactoni. Now, you can see he's seen better days. There's a bit of diorite peeking through because of that prank that one of the hermits made. Put diorite on him, and so then what Iskall did was he put him in this secret facility because he saw that the diorite was kind of devouring him from the inside out. And so then you can see he's kind of melting a little where the diorite is. And so then he's been experimenting with his iscalium there. And what he's done, he's made a healing device of doom. Now, what this does is, if I just press this button right here, it says pump in iscalium. So if I just do that, and you can see it's the iscalium is going through. Whoops, forgot the iscalium. There we go, that has been healed. Oh, looks like, yep, his little bit of mouth there has been fixed. Oh no, I broke a block. Oh, yep, his arm just got fixed right there. Looks better. And eventually, if you keep on pumping iscalium into him, I think it'll be completely fixed. But you can see there's just a bit there. Due to all this pressure, his mustache has become a bit droopy on the left side. But his hand seems to be taken off quite a bit from the exposure of diorite. And the reason why the diorite is acidic to him is because he's been made by Iskall, who hates diorite. And Senior Bumbo Cat Tony also doesn't like diorite, so it's kind of more acidic to him. But found out, oh my gosh, I just broke another block over there. But Iskall found out that iscalium can actually fix him, but just takes a little while. It's right there, and there's glass blocks right there just to let the light in from the top. But yeah, the whole hat's here. It's a big room. Probably needed like a 20 by 20 piston door. Oh, yep, look at that. It's been restored. Now it just needs his hand, but his hand won't be fully replaced because of how much damage it has to it. But if it keeps on getting pumped to iscalium, he'll get better soon. And this is a one-time use thing. Oh. I should have activated. I heard a piston. Hold on, let me just check real quick. It did actually work, I just didn't notice the change. But yeah, because I thought it would be more than this, but yeah, his hand definitely looks better, but just keep on pumping that iscalium into you. As you can see, the iscalium is being pumped in right here. Oh, you saw some there, yep. The iscalium's being pumped in. Straight into his heart, actually. And that's pretty much it. Bye.